Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do an update for Drip. I'm also going to be doing an airdrop on this video, guys. Like I said in my last video, I'll be doing an airdrop for people that have at least $300 Drip deposit in my new account. And then I'm going to be covering the AMA that Forex did yesterday. Lots of bullish information there. Just very, very exciting stuff, guys. So we'll cover all of that. We're going to run the gamut in this video, so stay tuned. Grab your favorite beverage, coffee, tea, what have you, and we'll jump into all of it. So, real quick, I am not a financial advisor, guys. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you're gonna get into drip or anything I talk about, animal farm, what have you, make sure you do your own research, your own due diligence, and only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Okay, risk capital only. Also, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. You can see here the TVL for the animal farm, 97 plus million, 97 and a half million. And yeah, very, very exciting stuff. I typically go in here and check on the pig pen, and every now and then, like every other day or so, I'll go ahead and withdraw my BUSD. You can see here I have 28, not me, but the pig pen itself has 28 million TVL locked, 1.4 million in the rewards vault. I think there was a couple of injections that Forex did the other day. But yeah, I'll come in here every now and then. You can see here every 2 days or so, or every other day, I'll come in here and just claim my BUSD. And yeah, this thing has just been, it's been a BUSD printer for me. I just come in every now and then and just take my dividends out. Cool thing about the animal farm, like I said in my last video, is I can lock profit, pull dividends out without having to sell my native tokens, without having to decrease my position in the farm, without selling my dogs or pigs. I can pull BUSD and BNB from this pretty much every day. Now, again, I'm not against selling dogs or pigs. If that's your move, if that's what works for you, go ahead and do it. Okay, for me, I haven't sold any dogs or pigs yet. Not saying that I won't in the future, but right now, I just have them sitting in these farms or sitting in the animal farm, and I'm pulling out BUSD and BNB every single day. So this went through, I believe. Yep. Or let me see if I connect my wallet. Yeah. So this went through, and then I then go to the dog pound and pull out my BNB. I'll come in here. I have about almost half a BNB that I'll just pull out. And again, I just let my dogs and pigs work for me. Put my tokens to work, and I make money every single day with this. And again, I'm still in the garden. I'm still in several different farms and pools. But typically, I'll just come in here and pull my BUSD and BNB out. Okay. So real quick, let's talk about drip, 38 cents right now. Yeah, like I said before, lots of roadmap to be had, guys. That's lots of utility coming, not only from Forex, but there's also third-party dApps that are coming. That's going to create utility for drip, also burn drip. So again, that's going to be good for the price. So, getting it at this price right now could be a big move. I'm not saying for you to do it. Do whatever you want to do. Okay. Now I know some of you guys say, well, why don't you buy it if you think it's a good buy? Guys, I've bought millions of dollars worth of this. I've put millions of dollars of drip back into the faucet. I'm good. I got more drip that I can count. I got drip coming out my ears, guys. I got 6 or 7 max wallets. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you here. I have 2 different accounts that have a max wallet in the available balance, which again, I don't live off of drip, so I don't really need to pull it out, but I probably should. So I'm going to go into my other computers and pull that out. So I got drip coming out of everywhere, guys. So I don't need to buy any more drip. I make a lot of drip every single day through the different faucet accounts that I have. But if you want to buy it, it's totally up to you. I'm not saying for you to do it. If you don't want to do it, again, do you, right? Anyway, moving on. Today's claims, you can see here just under 150,000. There's 396,000 hydrates, just shy of 400,000, and over 100,000 new deposits, guys. 28 new players today, 107 new players this month. The month just started. It's only the 3rd of February. And you can see here 132,000 plus faucet players. Okay. So So I typically go in here and just check this out. You can see one of my wallets here. This is a maxed account, and I have just in my available balance in this one, I have a maxed wallet. Again, I don't live off drip. I don't really live off crypto. So for me, I don't really go into my accounts and withdraw every single day. Although I probably should. I'm definitely going to be going into my other laptop. So I have these accounts on different laptops, not my main one. So I'm going to go in there and claim this right here. But you can see right here, I have a maxed. I have a max wallet right in my available balance. This one here too, this account right here. Um, this one here, I don't have a maxed wallet yet on this one, but I have a basically the equivalent of a max wallet in my available balance right here. And again, I have a bunch of accounts. I don't even show half of the accounts that I have, because I know how people, they'll go and search you out and check out everything you're doing on your wallet. Hey, if that's your thing, go for it. But yeah, I mean, I'm just telling you, we have a lot of drip. Even with these prices, we're making a lot of passive income on a daily basis. And when the price comes up, and I believe it will at some point, it's going to be crazy, crazy, crazy. So anyway, let me go ahead and do an airdrop. My new account right here. I'm going to do an airdrop for people that have 300 drip. Let me claim first so I have enough drip in my available balance to do an airdrop. And I'll be the first one to admit I definitely have to do a better job managing my accounts because again, I'm in so many different things. And like I said, I don't really live off of crypto. So sometimes I won't check my accounts for a week or so. I definitely got to do that. I'll probably I'm probably gonna pay my son to do it or something like that. But yeah, this is another airdrop that we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be doing another airdrop. I did an airdrop from this account for people that had 100 drip deposited. I'm doing one today for people that have 300 drip deposited, and then I'm gonna do another one for people that have 500 drip or more deposited. Now again, the bigger the deposits, there's less people to divvy up the pie. So if you deposit more, you're going to get a bigger chunk of that pie. Okay, if that makes any sense. So let me go ahead and go right here. Let's see who has 300 drip deposited. I'm going to do a 500 drip. Okay, so let me see here, 473. This one just made the cut, 394, 300.94, 418, 352, 426, 4,476. So these people all have 300 drip deposited. So they're going to get 83 drip each, 83.33 drip. Again, I'm giving 500 drip out to 6 people. As you can see right from this right here, if I was going to do that airdrop of 500 drip today, only one person would get it, which is the person here at the bottom. They're the only one that has 500 drip, and that's what I'm telling you is I do airdrops for people with bigger deposits. Less and less people are going to be there. If you're in that category, you're going to get the lion's share of that airdrop. Um, so yeah, just kind of mixing it up here, trying to do different things for people that have bigger deposits. I am going to go back into my other accounts and do airdrops from them. Of course, this is my newest account, so I'm paying a little bit of attention to this one. But yeah, drip faucet doing its thing. Lots of roadmap to be had. Matter of fact, we'll go over the AMA recap right now. I'm gonna kind of hit the different bullet points, and you'll see that there's a lot going on with not only drip and the faucet, but everything in the animal farm and everything that Forex is doing, and the third-party dApps that are coming out. There's a lot of stuff coming, guys. So I'm very, very excited about this particular ecosystem. The community is kicking butt. Again, there's people in the community that are building their own dApps. It's amazing. It really is. It's amazing to me how innovative and creative people in this community are. Because again, a lot of them are waiting for Forex to launch these different things. But Forex is on his own time frame. You guys know that, right? He runs on his own timetable, and we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, right? Who knows what's going on behind the scenes? So, he does his thing. When he launches something, he launches it. Sometimes things get pushed back. you know, do I want everything to come out on time? Yeah, but that's just not being realistic, right? Things happen. But while Forex is doing its thing and launching these different things, people in the community are stepping up and saying, you know what? We're going to build this dApp. We're going to build this dApp. We're going to do this. And this step is going to burn tokens, and this step is going to create a game or a raffle. And it's pretty amazing. It really is. It's pretty amazing. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this right here. Congratulations to you guys that qualified for this airdrop. Again, I'll be doing more airdrops as we move forward. If you want to use my buddy address, this is my newest account. By all means, I'll leave it down below. If not, no worries, no big deal. But let's go ahead and jump into this AMA. Again, shout out to Irene, who put this AMA together. She does a really good job of putting these bullet points together for people who, for whatever reason, can't plug into the AMA live. Maybe they're at work, maybe they have other businesses, maybe they're just running around. I wasn't able to plug in live because I was running around a little bit. But this is pretty awesome how she takes her time to put this thing together, so people can get a feel of what's happening. So again, shout out to Irene. So let's jump into it. This was yesterday's AMA with Forex Shark. Let's just jump in, one by one and hit these bullet points. So this is the updates on the pig pen. Okay, the pig pen injections. Completed the full automation of the pig pen. So now the pig pen is having its injections done by a management contract. Again, Forex posted about that over on his Telegram. And it does in a way that is front runnable. It does it often and randomly. That same contract handles the cake to BUSD conversion and the actual injection into the pig pen. No centralized control over the injections anymore. So at this point, the animal farm is decentralized in every possible way. All functions are now called by the user's activity. Forex said that he could get hit by a bus and the animal farm would function 100% as intended. Now that animal farm is fully where it needs to be, we can move on to new products. Okay, so again, the animal farm right now, as we know it, is 100% decentralized. It doesn't need, Forex doesn't need to, do things behind the scenes. It is running right now the way it was intended. Okay, so pretty awesome stuff right there. And again, there's lots of different plays you can run with the animal farm. There's a lot of ways to play that. I just showed you one of the basic, simple ways that I'm doing it to collect BNB and BUSD. But again, there's a lot of other ways that people are getting that are doing that are creative and they're making money with it. So again, figure out what works for you. New products, we have 3 to 4 products that are in the end stages, and have another 3 to 4 products that are at the point of actively developing, and they will be in the testing phase by March. Which March is going to come super fast. It's already beginning of February. Crazy how fast time flies. I mean, I just remember yesterday was New Year's Eve. Now we're we're in the middle of the first quarter. 8 months of work being done are going to come to light in the next couple of months. I know it feels like we've been right around the corner for these things for ages now, but we've had to down tools to deal with things that were not planned, like stable swap migration, but had to be done immediately. Main dev team that launched Animal Farm V2 with us, they are the Scratchies devs, and their last task for the Animal Farm was the automation of injections. They are now full-time on Scratchies. So again, the dev team that was working on Animal Farm, now they're working on Scratchies. Now that Animal Farm is fully decentralized and done with, Scratchies is the next thing on their docket. Scratchies, it's in its final stages. Cosmetic design touches, testing, and third-party auditing, plus building landing pages. Functionality is complete already. So again, they're just building out the UI. Because of the innovation of the Scratchies concept, it's going to need a lot of testing and auditing, especially the NFT concept of earning that diminishes over time as it needs to update values and such. Scratchies acts as a funnel for partnerships for the animal farm, so we need it to be infinitely scalable. It's a great reward model for a partnership vault on the animal farm. So again, that's coming next. Dogs Roulette. At a stage where the UI is fully designed, we decided not to go with a roulette UI theme because the theming wasn't there. Like, you don't want to win in Russian roulette because if you win, you get the bullet. So it was confusing because in Dogs Roulette, you want to land on the winning number. So you have a 1 in 6 chance of winning. We had to look outside of DeFi for inspiration on the UI, as there's nothing like Dogs Roulette in the DeFi space. Decided to go with something similar to the Plinko. You guys remember Price is Right way back in the day. I'm aging myself. But back in the day, I remember whenever I didn't go to school because I was sick or I was pretending to be sick or something. I didn't want to go to school. I remember watching The Price is Right, and they had that game. They had this Plinko game. You guys remember? So this is going to be the dogs game right here. So pretty cool. They have this in the finishing stages. It might not be called Dogs Roulette when it gets launched, but that will still be the working name for it in the meantime. Multiple ways to buy in. We want people to use dogs, but also encourage new capital. credit model where when you buy with dogs, you get one credit, or you can buy stacks of credit with BUSD. And because you're buying in bulk, you get a little bit of a discount. 90% of that BUSD buys dogs and makes those dogs available to the user to be spent in game. The other 10% of that BUSD is what goes to pay for Oracle costs, platform costs, and a small marketing budget. So yeah, lots of other stuff here. Dogs Roulette. This is going to be again, the time frame is going to be in March for it to launch. Next is single asset lending. It says here we've decided to widen the scope of the single asset lending to make sure we are providing the optimal utility and outpacing all the competition. Um, Similar to Yearn Finance, if you guys are familiar with Yearn Finance, we're going to be doing lending to a variety of products that generate profit and allow us to earn yield without the yield coming from the APY of our own native assets. And we are aggregating across all of this, so our users are always earning the best returns. So yeah, if you're familiar with Yearn Finance, it's going to be very similar to that. A lot of you guys probably made money with Yearn Finance. I know I certainly did. So this is going to be pretty exciting. On top of this, we are taking the yield being earned. It's being swapped for the user's principal staking token, and the majority of it is being compounded back into the user's principal. The rest will be funneled back into the dog pound and pig pen. Why is this more powerful than what other people are doing? For one, we have the strong incentive structure of Animal Farm, where native assets can earn you BUSD and BNB. No other platform has that. Also, we have the ability to pay out a higher profit, better APYs. We can offer better returns without increasing our risk profile. We do that by lending to bridges, Stargate, multi-chain. We would be earning 15 to 25% APY rather than the usual 2 to 5% that the other platforms offer. And then here's new alpha. Whenever it's highlighted in green, this is new alpha right here. So your single asset stake, so your single staked assets in the Animal Farm pools will earn back-end lending rewards in the stake token through back-end lending. Plus, it will also be earning dogs, which you can use in the Animal Farm to earn BNB and or BUSD. Plus, your back-end lending rewards are auto compounding into your principal without you having to do anything. Again, this should be done. Development should be finished in 2 to 3 weeks, a couple of weeks of testing, and then we will start promotion because we will have a launch date. Next is Fiat on ramp. Again, lots of stuff happening here. I've mentioned before why I think this is pretty awesome. Again, the membership base should increase with this Fiat on ramp. It's going to be very friendly to new people. So yeah, this is another thing that's going to be coming. You can read about this yourself. I'm not going to read that word for word because I want to jump into Drip. This is where I wanted to spend a little more time on. This is what's coming for Drip, guys. The new UI, new landing page, new airdrop system. What's the new airdrop system? You press one button and everyone who qualifies for the airdrop gets it. You don't have to manually approve every transaction one by one. Fiat on-ramp, including cool incentive structures, full cross-chain functionality to allow people to swap into Drip from any EVM token that is listed on the major DEX of that chain. I wasn't super happy with the initial design, so I gave a lot of feedback, and I got another version, and I'm waiting for the final design. There was a lot of back and forth on that. It can be developed in a week, but getting the design right is what's important. So I guess he's talking about the design of the new UI. Here are 2 other products that have been working on that will be ready in March. So again, March is right around the corner, guys. There's the Drip Raffle. This is a third-party DApp built by members of the community. It's a contract that also allows people to deposit into the faucet and pay an additional fee and win a prize, and that prize gets added to their faucet stake. There's also a prize for larger deposits as well. We can incorporate this into the Fiat on-ramp as well as an incentive. It will also allow you to sacrifice into the tax vault and get a prize. People are already sacrificing to support the project, and now they can be rewarded for that. Contracts are completed, front end is developed, but there's been some feedback given. So again, this is going to be maybe a week or 2 away from going live. So again, when that goes live, we'll talk a little bit more about that. I'm getting a lot of information about that, over on Telegram. So we'll keep you updated on that. Then there's also a Drip game. There's also a batter game. It's not the auto battler game I had planned. It was already developed by a third party that was prepared to go live with it on their own because they are familiar with our ecosystem. They decided it would get more attention if they were to launch it in a way where it was launched on our platform to support our assets. I played the game. It's ready to go, but I could see how it could be botted. And then I met the dev and I was blown away by him. Again, lots of stuff here happening. This new Drip game. Again, these are I believe these are third party. Yeah, these are third party dApps that have nothing to do with Forex, but these third party these third party teams that are putting these dApps together, they're going to Forex, I guess, to get his blessing, to have him give some feedback. And I guess these are the ones that he's the most bullish on, which is good, right? So again, this is going to be weeks away. Then there's also marketing. You guys know marketing is everything, guys. So there's a lot of marketing that Forex is doing. Here's some other stuff. There's super chats. What's this issue with drip chats? Okay. Yeah, so I guess he finished off with talking a little bit about super chats and drip chats. But as you can see, if you go into this, there's a lot going on, guys. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. This is a real project, a real ecosystem. This is not a, here today, gone tomorrow. The fact that the faucet and drip has been out for a year and yeah, about a year and 10 months. I'm trying to do the math in my head. Yeah, about a year and 10 months. That's huge, guys. Okay. You don't have a lot of platforms that run for that long. Most platforms, you guys know, you've been in the space, there's a short shelf life. These guys have been running for quite a while, and you can see here there's a lot of roadmap to be had. They have a super strong community. And again, when you have a dev like Forex who's as transparent as you can get, I mean, the guy is super transparent, maybe too transparent to a fault. Like he really gives way too much information. It's pretty awesome. So anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. I know it was a lot to digest, a lot to unpack, but go ahead and check this out. I'll leave a link to these AMA notes down below. If you want to check that out. Again, if you want to use my buddy address to get into the drip faucet, I'll leave that down below. If you want to jump into the animal farm, I'll leave a link for that as well. And that's pretty much it, guys. Again, as always, do your own research, do your own due diligence. Understand that there is risk involved, guys. Just want to be very clear about that. There is risk involved. So again, only put in what you can afford to lose. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.